it would fail all of, as you can see inside by its lack of airbags. And since it's 25 years or older, I was able to get these historic plates for it, so now it's registered and legally able to drive on roads. So yeah, that's why I had to get a 1997 Daihatsu Hijet as opposed to something a little bit newer. Don't get me wrong, this truck is just as cool, if not cooler. Those newer roads for a few reasons. One, look at it. And it's also automatic, so we've got a cooler here. It's got a working AC and a 4x4 starter. So this thing's four-wheel drive. Which finding a truck that has even one of those things is kind of rare, so finding one that has all three of them packaged into one made this truck super special. And yeah, these seats aren't the most comfortable. Not really much padding. The headrest is
dude, that's crazy.
Got some headroom. There's a decent amount of space down here for me to sit. So after I imported this truck and it arrived at the port in New Jersey, I drove up there with my brother-in-law to go pick it up. There's mine right there, I think. We're waiting for the guy to get here to give it to us. He said he was 15 minutes away. So this is her right here. But we're gonna have the shop here build the frame, the camper, which is what this whole construction on the back is gonna be. But we ended up having them build the camper, and I'm having someone build it out in San Diego. So we've got to get this from Philadelphia all the way to San Diego. But this is her. A little bit of a busted taillight here. So we're getting the sides put back on and that back thing put back on as well. I actually fit in here pretty well. For like being 6 foot tall, I got some headroom. It is weird being on the right side though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like something's wrong with this.
You can change his tire.
She's running. You want to hold that? There's no cup holders in here. Oh, this feels so weird. On the opposite side. We've got a driving mini truck. I'm gonna build out hopefully. So after I picked it up, I drove it back to Maryland, and the first thing I did was insure it, which was actually pretty easy. I just called my local State Farm agent, got it insured, and then I had to register it, which I thought was gonna be a lot more difficult than it was. Just a quick little thing for anyone looking to register one of these in Maryland. These are the forms you'll need. So I'm not exactly sure what each of these forms are for, but in order to get it imported, you need Form 3641, which is this one, Form 3520, which is this one, and then your HS7, which is this form right here. And then you also need your export certificate, your certified translation of your export certificate, and then some sort of bill of sale, and you should be good to go to register your mini truck as a historic vehicle in the state of Maryland. But that is specific to Maryland. I know other states can be a little more difficult, but just thought I'd put that out there if anyone was wondering. The mini truck also came with this in the cab. Not too sure what it is, but if someone wants to let me know, I think it has something to do with farm vehicles and safety. I don't know, it was in the car when I bought it. But yeah, after I got it registered and insured, the last thing I had to do was get it on a truck and get it shipped out to San Diego, where I'm gonna be building it out. And as you can see, just arrived here last night, so let's get to building. So we got the truck here, got a nice shop dog, and this is Trevor. Trevor is helping me build out this entire camper. He's turning this thing into a camper, basically. He's building the shell because I have pretty much no experience with metalwork or anything, and he's kind of a pro at that. He's done a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, tell them about the
Jeez,
plans
bro.
a little bit.
We are gonna make a very, very tiny overland vehicle.
Yeah.
This is tiny.
Small. And you live in a giant, massive 4x4. What is it? A dump truck?
No, it was a snowplow out of Maryland.
Snowplow. Oh, really? Oh, this is out of Maryland too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's out of Japan, but
Rebuilt the whole thing, but I got 127 square feet. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have 15.
yeah. So this is officially day one of the build. We've got all of our steel right there. So we're building it out of this
Let's go.
16 gauge, 1x1 inch steel tubing. And that's going to be the entire frame. It's going to have a back.
Hey, Texas Moose, what's up, bro? Hi.
Started. So on these little trucks, you can take off all of the sidewalls here.
Hi.
We're leaving
As a
those
kite.
off, and we're going to use as much of this bed space as we possibly can for the framing. So I think the first step to this whole process is taking the bed off, seeing if that's going to work, seeing if we can build the frame without this bed on the back of the truck, and then if not, we'll just see. But right now we're just taking it off, see what's under there, and then
This is the exploratory part.
yeah, just figuring out what we can do. So we ended up, or Trevor ended up figuring out how to get the bed stuck off. It was just a couple bolts and then it was welded on in the middle, so we had to kind of cut through that weld. But we got the bed removed. Now I think the plan is to basically rebuild that entire thing here so we have secure mounting points for hook up the trailer or the camper. This is a good view at how small everything in here is. Tiny axle.
There you go.
Super light. Pick it up by one person.
Right?
All right, so now that we've got the bed taken out, we've got all these bolt holes down here on these supports, and Trevor's going to take these metal pipes, rip them down, weld them together, and then we're going to use tabs to be made out of these like flat pieces of steel, and that's what's going to attach to here after being welded on to all those bars. So
I feel like there's going to be a lot of moments in this build where you're just going to be like, ah, fuck, I should have did this instead.
Some sort of subframe. Ideally, we're going to have it come out so the original bed came out to maybe here, and we're going to have the camper come out about another inch on either side of these, so it'll be about an inch wider than the cab, and then we're extending the back to there about, what is that, 7 inches past, and then it's going to kind of angle back when we're done with it. But there we go, time to build a subframe.
I'm comfortable with that unit of measurement. One small penis length, 7
The
inches.
subfloor is what connects this frame to this frame. Then we're gonna build your actual floor base frame
Okay.
on top of this.
Okay.
So this will act like a box, and we'll have an additional box on top of that, and then that box after that is what we're gonna start building up.
Sweet. What do you think, bud?
Oh, the baby.
Trevor's over there building the frame, doing a lot of the work. So we've got the subframe down. We've got about 7 feet in length from the front to the back, and then when this is fully finished, this frame is going to extend ½ inch past the body, and we're going to weld this on top, and that's going to be our actual floor. So
I feel like you should like drive it to wherever you're going and then do that. No? Nay, nay? I don't know. Strictly business we don't play around. Strictly business we don't play around, cause you must sound not game by the town. Something like that. But it didn't.
Enemies deployed a bomb.
No! I got ninth partied. Like that. For that.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Never saw him not once.
Stand by for redeployment. Detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink stations and secure their intel. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No.
Stay sharp out there.
Bro. Come on.
Go get after it.
Fucking A. Hey, Jake Phelps.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. Enemies dropping into the AO. This has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Fuck you, bro.
Advise you load up now.
Oh, that I assisted on every one of those kills too. I'm the piece of shit. God damn it. Gotta pee.
So all in all, it's going to be 7 feet by almost 5 feet. On the, we've got a ton of space, even more than I thought we would have. And it's just bolted into the pre-existing bolt holes where, like if you look at the bed that we removed earlier, these bolt holes are where it was held down to the bed of the truck, and we just repurposed those. So it's bolted on, so this will be removable. So I will be able to access the engine if I ever need to do repairs or anything like that. Just unbolt these. It's gonna have jacks on it, jack it up, remove the whole thing, and we'll be good to go. But that is day one. We're gonna finish up the rest of this floor. We're probably just gonna get these pieces cut because the sun is setting. I'm gonna get a light tomorrow so that we have a little bit more to be able to work with. You can't see. But we're gonna get these cut to the rough length that they need to be on the floor. And then tomorrow we're gonna come in and weld them. And Trevor drove down from Salt Lake to be here to help me build this. He's got a big camper van that he lives in full time, and he's also starting a welding company up in Salt Lake City. So if you need to ever build anything cool, like a mini truck,
Anything cool.
anything at all,
Cool.
gotta be cool. Anything, hit him up. I'll put his links in the description. Wazimu Life on Instagram and on YouTube. This is coming out great so far. It's super sturdy, definitely strong enough to hold
To live in.
my weight and whatever else I'm going to throw in here, and super lightweight, so that's a bonus. That's the name of the game here. We're going for as lightweight as we can physically possibly go with this entire build, because this truck can only hold, it's rated up to 700 pounds, but I've seen online that they can hold up to 1,000 pounds, but we're going to keep it under 700 with the frame and the build. So all in all, once I'm done with everything, hoping to keep it under 700 pounds, but looking good so far. We saved a little bit of weight with moving the bed, which is good. We're probably going to add just some leather back.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But it's better because it's flat. It's easier to work with. That is day one. We're going to get those cut, and I will see you guys in the morning. Welcome back to day two of the before we left here. We got these long pieces on the ends of either all of these floor middle supports. We got those cut. Trevor got them all together, so they're not welded. They're just kind of held in place by a little tack. And then Trevor ran over to the store to get a new welding mask from Harbor Freight. And today we're going to be working on the walls, and I'm having quite the dilemma with how I want to build these walls. So I'm not familiar with steady yet, but we are going to be doing a raised roof. So it's going to be all hard-sided. The roof is going to raise up when I park and lower down when I drive. You can kind of think of it like an iPhone box. How when you pull the iPhone box up, one side of the box slides over the other. That's essentially what the back of this cab is going to be. And that's all good and well, but the only issue that I'm running into is on the front here. So the back is going to be nice and boxed off. The front is going to come across. And then if you've seen other truck campers, I want the front to slope down like this and then come back to give it a little bit more aerodynamics instead of just being straight box when I'm driving down the road.
Nobody wants straight box.
Slow. But the issue with that, if I have a slant on the top of this, I'm not going to be able to get past a vertical line right here and slide down into itself unless it's the same shape as a box. So I stayed up for 4 hours last night thinking about ways that I could get around that and make it work. I have some ideas, but I just don't know if the effort's worth it. Essentially, the issue that I'm facing here is the truck camper is supposed to be shaped like this. Slant in the front, box in the back, like here.
Let's go. God damn it, man. That's insane. Bro! Oh my god! I gotta turn down my ADS aim. By a lot. That's the only thing I can think of, man. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, the fuck? Bro.
People on and telling them to go into the building when it's not clear that he actually was. You can't see him on camera, and according to him, it's someone off camera yelling it. We actually have footage of Ray Epps telling people to go in and whispering in someone's ear. Did he get 6 months probation when they were trying to charge him and lock him up for 20 years?
Killing situation I think that's going on in the United States right now. The way that the people that were at the Capitol on the 6th are being treated, the way that the government has really set the conditions so that it's clearly favoring people and clearly going out of its way to essentially prosecute people for things that are protected under the Constitution, and it's blatant. And The real disheartening thing is not that the government is doing it or people in the government would do it, because they're all garbage anyways.
Yeah.
It's that there are so many Americans that support it. And this goes back to the fact that America is going through, in my opinion, America, and a lot of other people too, America is currently going through a cultural revolution like they had in China. And what that means is the fundamental principles that our country is founded on. And I'm not talking about religion or any of that kind of stuff. I'm talking about simple, basic things like you are innocent until proven guilty. Those things are literally being ignored currently in regard to January 6th, in regard to Donald Trump, in regard to also any number of federal and state cases that have been brought against people that have the wrong politics. People in other countries can see this. People in other countries clearly see this. Whatever your opinion on Donald Trump, when you have people like Glenn Greenwald, who is no Trump fan and is no right winger, can clearly see this. And then you can have people like that are as silly as Alex Jones can see this, and they're both saying the same things. And the only people that don't see this are the actual establishment. I mean, the only people that if you pay attention, if you are paying attention to what's going on, it is difficult for me to believe that you are being honest if you can't see that there is political persecution.
And I'm glad that you pointed out that this is very reminiscent of the Cultural Revolution. What we're seeing is a kind of neo-Maoism, where
100%.
they accuse people of being enemies of the state or the establishment, needing of ostracization or even imprisonment on the basis of their political values. And it's also ranked based on their ethnic background, their immigrant status, whether they're conservative or not, right? What Mao did is he created a series of privileged classes, and then he told the people, you have to go after the
classes, bro, classes.
Member of one of these privileged
How did my fucking thing, bro? That's not good.
You had a red identity, and they used those identities to turn children against their parents. If your parents owned a shop or owned property or owned everything or owned anything, or you were just looked at unfavorably, you believed you were not a communist or whatever, you had a black mark on your family, and the children would go to school and they didn't want to have black marks. They wanted to have red identities. They wanted to be good communists. They wanted to get along with their friends. They didn't want to be weird. It was all peer pressure, which is what we're seeing now. All of that stuff, all of these things are reminiscent of Mao's Cultural Revolution. It's happening currently in the United States because actual Marxism, economic Marxism, vulgar Marxism does not work. So they're trying to use a racial vector. All of the talk about race that you're seeing now, and everyone agrees there's constantly talk about race. That is just a vector of attack, and it's all because it's a Maoist.
It's an attack vector
going on in the U.S.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that you have not just that concept, like you said, that it's been turned on its head, innocent until proven guilty. It's that equal justice under the law, right? That is the application. That is what is foundational to our country, and you're not seeing that. You've got this two-tier justice system that's going on. I see it ever since running for U.S. Senate. I'm trying to replace Mitt Romney here, and going around and talking to so many Utahns. I've talked to many that actually were there on January 6th, and it blew me away to listen to the story of one woman in particular who was there with her son-in-law. They had two different judges, right? She unfortunately got the harsher judge, and for just walking around 30 days in a federal penitentiary. She says,
in the building?
In the building. All she did was walk around for, I don't know, just maybe 15 minutes max, and did 30 days in a federal penitentiary in Washington State. And she said, I'm the only one I know of that's done time for a misdemeanor.
More time than Ray Epps.
More time than Ray Epps.
This is what's amazing is that a large portion of the convictions in the January 6 cases are people who showed up after the fact, and there's no barricades that had been ripped down. Yeah. The doors had been opened by police. Joe Scarborough of MSNBC on January 7th, CNN reports, he said, you opened the effing doors for them. So there are people who don't know what's going on. The Capitol is normally open, unrestricted. The police opened the doors and even fanned some in. They go to prison. This is crazy what's happening in this country. And when you look at what's going on the southern border, I got to be honest, man. Look, I don't think all hope is lost. I certainly think we have been winning, and there's a lot of people who don't want to accept it, but we've got tremendous cultural victories. I mean, the fact that Dave Chappelle can say the jokes that he can say to mass applause from a DC audience shows we are winning this culture war. But of course, when you back an animal into a corner, they will lash out violently. And as the establishment machine begins to lose power, they are going to act irrationally and violently. And that's what we are seeing. We are seeing people who are just bumbling, you know, tourists in DC who went to see a speech and go to prison.
It's horribly depressing. And as mentioned earlier, this all ties into whether or not you are an identity group.
Yep.
Look, big, bad, scary.
Just keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's like, okay.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
I'm an actual fan of this person. I've come to the realization that I am a fan of this guy. It's mostly Millie. Uh-oh. Oh, I did regular. Or I get 2-timed nonstop.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
He died. Is that what that was? What up, brother? Fucking hey, man. Somebody's getting shot in the middle of it. Fuck.
What are you gonna do when your girlfriend decides to give you an otter for your birthday?
Marry her? Are you kidding me? I'm actually going swimming with otters in Florida. They have this whole program where you can pet them. There's like koalas, there's otters, there's a bunch of different animals.
Makes one better than the otter.
Wait, what? Wait, what makes one better than the otter? Check, please. Two of them. We get 2 checks.
I'm not paying for this.
Yes, you are.
No,
yes,
I'm
you
not.
are. How dare you?
What are you gonna do when your girlfriend decides to give you an otter for your birthday?
Marry her? Are you kidding me? I'm actually going swimming.
My doctor the other day said, Ron, you cannot gain any more weight. And I said, that's what I thought. My wife's on my ass about me taking better care of myself. She bought me a bicycle thinking I might ride it. It's for sale. And if you're looking for a bicycle, it's a great deal. It's got 750 yards on it. It was a demo when I bought it. It had 350 yards already on it, but I put the other 400 yards on it myself. And if you'd like to buy the bicycle, just go to my house in Beverly Hills, and it's 400 yards from there. Fuck it, I'll walk back. My doctor the other day said, Ron, you
Okay.
cannot gain.
Jesus. Oh, that's a good thing. How's this guy?
What's up, guys? My name is Mateo. I travel full-time in my 1999 Chevy Astro with my cat Lars, and this is Where is Blue.
I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with this. This is a weird video. He's too comfortable with his cat, that's why. Wait, Django, what? reading people scream about HP buying Juniper. I don't know what that means. Oh, snap. What's going on with my fucking Chrome, bro?
Some dinner? All right, you first, okay? Millie's got her dinner right here. You ready? Are you excited? It's gonna be delicious. Okay, but you have to eat over here, okay? Come right here. You have to eat right here. That's yours. So since I packed so light, I didn't pack a stove or anything. Mainly because, one, I don't have a portable stove yet. I need one. I used to have one, but lost it, of course. So my dinner of choice tonight is a sandwich. And I freaking love sandwiches, so I'm not mad at it. And to wet my whistle, I've got a little brewski here and a beautiful view. So I guess you could say I am fine dining tonight, baby. Woo! Whew. It has been a long, long day, my friend. But a very rewarding one, that's for sure. Now, we don't have much of a sunset here, but I'm okay with this. Like, this is unconventional, is that the term that I'm looking for here? And it's really pretty. I love this vast mountain view in the background. I love the sounds of the birds, the sound of my dog burping in my face. It's just great. It's amazing. Really. What a good day, right, Billy?
That was pretty funny.
You better protect me tonight, okay? If you don't, I'm gonna be really mad.
Bitch, I'm going to bed.
Because there's beasts out here.
I'm going to bed, bitch.
There's not just squirrels on this side of town.
Man, I'm tired as fuck.
Out here, they've got elk, they've got moose, they've got bears, they've got mountain lions, coyotes.
Let's get back in that. Can I get some of that sandwich?
Rescue me if
Yeah, give me some of that sandwich. I'll fucking fight them all. Give me that.
And you know what?
Give me one bite.
I'll do the same for you, okay?
All right, I'll be.
Good girl. We got a deal.
Bitch, I don't even know what you just said. Give me by that sandwich, Sam. Though, all right. Got chills.
Okay, it is officially nighttime, and I am quite spooked, if I'm being honest. I just hearing noises in the forest already, hearing sticks cracking off in the distance, and I don't freaking like it. I don't like it one bit.
I don't like that setup, man. You're really in a fucking prairie with a light. Just be like, I'm here!
And the temperature is dropping very, very quickly. As you can tell, I've got my puffy jacket on, and it is freezing cold out here. Oh, man.
And no fire.
These woods are like extra spooky. I'm used to like the Appalachian forest, which isn't like, there's not many threatening things there. I mean, there's some bears and stuff, but overall, you don't really have to be spooked about much. But
you're out of your fucking mind.
I feel like I'm in someone else's territory, you know? Actually, last night, while I was sleeping, I was woken up to a horrifying sound, which was, it sounded like a herd of hundreds of coyotes just in the woods, like deep in the woods, just screaming at the top of their lungs. And it woke me up. and it was like the most terrifying sound I've ever heard.
I'll fuck a coyote up,
Millie
though.
was growling, and I was a little scared. I mean, I was in the comfort of my van.
Millie will
so
fuck all
I
of them
didn't
up.
feel too threatened, but the noise they were making just sounded so haunting and spooky. So that noise is kind of embedded in my brain right now. That's all I can hear. And I keep looking out into the forest, waiting to see some glowing
Nice.
eyes looking back at me. But I hope that's not the case
Jesus.
tonight. Whew, okay. We are spooked. But we're not spooked enough. We're gonna take this to the next level. And the plan is to power my laptop off of the Anker 757 powerhouse and play a horror game. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so the game of choice tonight in the middle of these woods here is a game called Devil in the Pines. I downloaded this years ago, meant to play it, never did. It's a short little indie game that I think is very fitting for tonight because I'm not about to play through a whole storyline. I just want to do something quick and fun and spooky. And the game takes place in the woods, so I felt like it was a pretty good fit for tonight. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay. We just got in a car crash? I don't like this. I don't like the heartbeats. This looks awfully similar to the woods that I'm in. Oh, that scared me. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I can sprint. Okay, okay. It's locked. Okay, so we probably need to find a key. Duh. Usually that's how locks work. Where would I find a key in the woods? Should I follow the path?
So stupid.
Maybe. Oh, 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 oh.
What was that?
Oh my gosh. I am trying so hard not to scream.
You're
There's something shiny.
sort of pitchy.
Wait, what is this? Ah! Oh! Freaking A, dude. What was that? A trap? What is this? Pick up okay, a matchbox for my fire, I guess? One of these has to be the key. These little things on the ground. Oh! What the freak is that? What is that about? There's so many things on the ground. Follow me? Okay. Sure, spooky ghost man. Yeah, I'll follow you. Why can't I run? I don't have sprint anymore? Hello? What is that?
Oh no.
Crawling on all fours and I do not
Yeah, no,
one bit. Wait, can I throw down? There we go. Oh! What is that noise? What the freak? A cross? Where did that come from? Oh, maybe that's part of the fire. Okay, maybe this means like I'm in a safe zone. Going back to the fire. Going right back to the fire after that noise. I did not like that. Wait. Whoa. Please. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out right now. I'm so scared. What is that? What is that? Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Oh my gosh. Oh. Here he comes again. Here he comes. Give me whatever is on the ground here. Please don't be matches. Be a gun. Oh, it's a med kit. Yes. Oh, no.
Oh my god. This looks pretty fun.
We are gonna close up for tonight and start getting ready for bed because, for obvious reasons, I just don't think I should be hooping and hollering in the middle of these woods. When last night I was woken up by a herd of coyotes screaming at the top of their lungs Probably after they just mauled a bear or something, you know? But I'm not ready to go to sleep. So I am going to open up my laptop again and watch one of my favorite shows to help me fall asleep, I guess.
What?
Good morning, Millie. Oh, hi, world. Wow, it looks beautiful outside. Hold on. Wait. Okay, we need to check to see if there's any spooky monsters. Okay, there's no spooky monsters. You can go. Go play. Go outside. I'll be out there in a second. I'll be out. Go, you little goblin, go play. Well, last night was a success. I slept like an absolute king, which is unheard of for me when I sleep on the ground. And I slept until like 8 a.m., which is also unheard of, because usually when I camp, I sleep and then I wake up at like 5 a.m. I don't know, I guess that hike yesterday really messed me up. Woo! Wow. What a beautiful campsite we've got, Millie. This place is awesome. Well, it was a successful night full of camping. We came, we saw, and we conquered. But since it's been so long since I've been camping, I made a big boo-boo and did not pack breakfast for me or Millie. So we're gonna go ahead and start packing up here.
Dork. He's such a dork, right?
What we saw in New York with the shutting down of churches and synagogues was unconstitutional. Judges had ruled it unconstitutional.
It's unconstitutional, bro.
Abby looks good in the crack.
Good morning, Glenn. Tell us something your mom doesn't know. Yeah.
Abby looks good in the crack.
It's so ridiculous, dude. I love it. Oh, what's up, bro? Dude, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid. I'm watching YouTube shit, dude. I'm going to bed soon, too. I got some dope food I'm going to eat. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing! Oh! Sorry. I'm trying to be hype right now. I got no music or nothing. I'm just sitting here looking at fucking YouTube shit, dude. Oh, here we go. We're gonna watch fucking Joe Rogan and fucking Duncan Trussell talk about fucking AI. Come on, man. Hey, man, listen, man.
The assumption that there isn't already general AI, that thing isn't already like making high level decisions, is crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Right,
And
because it doesn't. What does it have to blow horns and announce itself? Like,
I'm
like
here.
a gender reveal party.
Hey, man, I'm here, man.
I'm going to use Skinnerian psychology to hypnotize you and get you fucking addicted to having constant blasts of dopamine until you become quivering slaves. No, you'll never fucking know.
No.
It never will. And if it, I would be surprised to hear that it hasn't happened, but for sure it's going to. And I don't think it's gonna happen in some like ethical corporate like.
Okay, bro, I can get hyped up, dude. I'm so hyped right now.
Somewhere, and we'll never know.
Let me walk you through Tarkov. Oh, dude, what?
It may have already happened.
I told you I had bad.
Like if you were a sentient being, and
Bad situation with Tarkov.
Point dependent upon human beings to do physical tasks for you.
Yeah.
Like to create a better version of you. Like to constantly work towards, allowing more integration of more information and more ability.
What is he saying?
This is ChatGPT 4. ChatGPT 5 is supposed to be a giant leap. Giant leap.
Yeah.
So why would you do anything?
What would it do? What do you think ChatGPT 5 is going to do that ChatGPT 4 doesn't do? Oh my God, it's terrifying. It's so terrifying.
No, my Instagram is just it's literally just hot chicks and Matt Rife clips. So pretty cool. That's all my algorithm
sweet
is.
Matt Rife.
Yeah.
That's a world all in itself.
Is
right
that what you
there.
like to watch on TikTok? Is that like what do you like to watch? What's your jam?
I like prison TikTok. You ever watch those?
Yeah.
Where they make food in prison.
Oh, yeah,
You guys just
I
had
love
a look.
that.
Was like the most loving thing. You
Yeah.
guys just bonded over there. You're like, boy, Dewey.
Well, I love, I agree. I like watching how they create food in prison.
Insane.
And they're like, you get your Frito bag from commissary, you roll it up with some beef jerky, and you're like, what, dude?
And it's always top ramen. They made a chimichurri out of top ramen.
Shit's so
I'm like, this
good.
is so much better than chopped. Chopped's like, put some chives in there. Shut the fuck up. Somebody's cooking out here on a
With your-
Timberland boot with a flame.
with your
It's pretty
chives.
amazing. It's
So
unreal.
resourceful.
Yeah,
They're
the
so smart.
first time we ever had Danny Brown on, and he talked to us about cooking in jail and how he missed it. He was like, I actually missed some of those things we made.
Yeah.
It's the best because it's so like
You don't have
it
to do
just
your
shows
dishes.
how everybody will adapt, you
Yeah.
know, to their situations and
also what they go through to film that. Like, you ever put a Samsung in your ass just to make a cooking TikTok?
Oh my
Anytime I'm
God,
ever not
right?
motivated, I'm like,
Yeah.
I got my phone out of the bag. I'm thankful I don't have
Hell
to jams
yeah.
my ass.
Hell yeah.
Well-
yeah. How do you fucking get a
It's got an
phone?
iPhone 15 up there.
Yeah, and they're uploading that shit.
But this
How,
is
bro?
this is a fun game we like to play. It's
Oh my
perfect
God,
segue.
you're gonna love this.
Is there's these inmates in Idaho who
Great place to be locked up.
Who
Right?
they're looking for love and they're looking for friendship, and they put up their video of like, hey, you can hit me up. I'm looking for, and then we play it, and then you guess what they're locked up for.
Oh, that's fun. I
Okay.
like that.
So here's
you guys have
Christopher.
obviously seen that.
Is not long enough to get to know somebody,
Oh.
but a quick idea.
This guy shot up an
I'm
ICP
an artist,
concert.
Okay, I've been drawing my whole
Oh.
life.
Wow,
I'm into
that's very good.
It's
good
Yeah.
artwork, cool tattoos, hot rods, rat rods, motorcycles, good music. I don't care about the genre as long as it's good music. Looking for somebody to talk to that's not testosterone-filled tough guys.
Good.
Tired of
Aw.
that. I don't want to deal with it no more. So, if you fit that criteria, get a hold of me. Bye.
There you go. That's
And that, was that
Christopher
a
Woods.
gun or Florida tattooed on his face?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Good question.
Hmm.
Okay, so what do you think he did? This is all. Now, this is the tricky part, Trevor. Might I warn you? Just